Hi everybody, and welcome back to Whispers from the Moon Tarot. My name is Jamie. I'm going to be doing a reading today for the sign of Virgo. It is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind that timing is fluid, so this could be a situation that you're going through now, or it could be a situation that has yet to unfold. Also, keep in mind that this is a general reading, meaning that this reading reaches many different people. So please take the messages that resonate and leave what doesn't. If this message does resonate with you, please drop a comment down below. And make sure you hit the subscribe button along with a little notification bell, so that way you are updated the next time that I upload. I'm going to be using the Fountain Tarot to pull an overall energy for you guys for the month. Then I'll be diving in with the New Mythic Tarot, and I'll be pulling a Oracle card from the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. Why don't I just get right in, Spirit? What is going on with Virgo for December, Spirit? Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like we're going into this month feeling like we're kind of trapped in a situation. Feeling like we don't know which direction to take. Feeling overwhelmed. And with overwhelmed could be feeling conflicted. Definitely conflicted on what direction we want to go in. So I feel like we're definitely, Virgo, we're definitely in a situation right now that's definitely very heavy. That is weighing heavily on our souls, heavily on our minds. It's focusing us to disconnect from reality and be stuck in our mental state. So I feel like we're definitely, this is definitely for those Virgos out there who definitely feel like they have been conflicted, who are stuck mentally. Not just mentally, but just stuck in general. Not knowing what direction to take, not knowing what road to follow. Spirit, what is going on with Virgo? And maybe that's the message for this month. Maybe the message for this month is that we need to take time to sort out everything that's, that we're playing through in our minds. It's time to finally take a pause, take a step back, and reevaluate. I just saw the Death card almost flipped over. Definitely a time to transform. Definitely a time to work within our shadow selves and do the healing work that we need to do this month. I think this month is all about letting go of expectations. I don't know why I wanted to say that with this Eight of Swords. Maybe you felt like you've had these expectations in regards to a particular situation, and you feel like those expectations are not being met. But maybe is it really that you are just are these expectations even realistic, Virgo? Is what I really want to say. Have you been expecting something, or have you been, in regards to like a relationship, and not just a romantic relationship? I mean, this could be any relationship in general, whether it's with family, whether it's with children, whether it's with friends. I feel like you've been building up these expectations, and you've been expecting something to come in, and you've been expecting something to play out in a specific way. And I feel like you are just, you're kind of like flabbergasted in a sense, where you're not seeing any results. And maybe there are results, but they're not the results that you are expecting. And I feel like you're feeling conflicted, because things are not turning out the way that you expected them to. But at the end of the day, Virgo, that's life. Life very rarely plays out in the way that we want it to. Life has no rules. What's going on with Virgo for the month of December? Maybe we need to let go of those expectations. We have the Three of Swords here. Definitely some heartache that we're getting over. You guys have definitely been going through a very, very difficult, heartbreaking time. We have the Hierophant crossing you. And I feel like it's in regards to your faith. It's in regards to your It's in regards to your commitment, and I feel like it's in regards into a commitment with other people, and I feel like your lack of faith is getting in the way of that. Because again, I feel like you have these expectations that you feel like, by the time I turn 22, I need to be married. By the time I'm 24, I need to have my first kid. And if that's what you want, that's all good, but life very rarely plays out that way. The universe, spirit doesn't care what it thinks what you want. It really doesn't. And I feel like we're coming into terms with that and realizing that just because we expect something, just because we try to manifest it, doesn't necessarily mean it's always in our highest good and it's in our best interest. Maybe we are expecting things for the wrong reasons. We have the Death card coming back out again, crowning you. Definitely some transformation, some death to some old ways. Maybe we are having a hard time letting go, or having a hard time trusting in the divine, in spirit. Page of Swords at the bottom. Definitely some truthful communication has been spilt in regards to the situation. Maybe we are stuck in this Eight of Swords because we are afraid to admit the truth to ourselves. Maybe we have had these expectations of how things should play out. And I feel like you guys this month are just realizing the truth of what those expectations are. There's definitely been some hard truth, and I feel like it's a hard truth that you've admitted to yourself that's definitely very painful, that is causing you to transform, that is causing you to change, that is causing you to shed the old. Maybe it's an old way of thinking. Maybe you are shedding, being a captive to your own mind. We have the Three of Pentacles in the past. I feel like this has to do in regards into a situation that you were working on with other people. This could be a workplace environment. It could be a business. It could definitely be a family situation, or a group of friends. Whatever this is, it involves a group of people. And maybe you expected, this endeavor that you were working on with this group of people to play out differently. But all it brought you was heartache and pain. Because I feel like the truth of the matter is that these people didn't have your back. They didn't have your best interests. Ten of Pentacles in your future influences. That is what you want. You want happiness. You want stability. You want to reach that finish line and have it all. You want that ultimate prosperity. And I feel like the harsh truth and the reality is that of what you guys have to learn, and why you guys are stuck in your head, is why didn't these people have my best interest at heart? And I'm going to tell you the truth right now. The reason why they didn't was because they were only focused on their best interest, what was best for them. They weren't considering what was best for you. And I feel like that's what we are letting go of here with this Death card, realizing that just because these people are your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your best friend, your partner, doesn't necessarily mean they always have your best interest at heart. And maybe that's the truth of what you had to learn, the truth that you had to see, was that these people did not have your best interest at heart. And I feel like that rocked your world and made you question your faith here with this Hierophant card. And I feel like we're finally getting out of this. We're finally getting out of this Eight of Swords energy this month, Virgo. We have the Nine of Wands. Definitely some conflict, a little bit of conflict. Eight of Cups in the outside influences. We have the Page of Cups in the hopes and fears. And the Knight of Swords. All about taking action here on the potential outcome. Energy at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. There's definitely a fresh, new, passionate beginning here. And I feel like you need to admit that truth to yourself. You know, with this Nine of Wands here, I feel like you're definitely conflicted on letting something go. I feel like you know what you need to do, Virgo. You know it deep down inside within your core what you need to do, what action, what steps you need to take in order to achieve your fulfillment, in order to achieve your abundance here with the Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like you're too afraid to let it go. You're too afraid to shine in your light. But I feel like you guys are definitely walking away from this whole situation that's no longer suiting you. It could be walking away from an old way of thinking. It could be dropping these people who do not have your best interest at heart. You know, walking away from this heartache, walking away from this pain. You know, somebody who really wants happiness, who wants it all, who just wants their cup filled. And I feel like you weren't fulfilled emotionally in the past because of expectations, and maybe this could be expectations that other people have put on you. Maybe it's expectations that this group of people have put on you, that you need to act a certain way, that you need to do things a certain way, that you need to stop what you're doing and help them all the time. Maybe that was a situation that you were going through, but I feel like in the month of December, you guys are definitely taking action. In order to speak your truth, in order to shine in your light. I feel like you guys are finally taking action and severing ties with situations and with people who no longer serve you, and people in situations who no longer have your best interest at heart. And I feel like you're definitely connecting to your faith, to your core, to your principles, to your morals. And I feel like you're finally going after. And I feel like once you finally stop denying yourself, stop doubting yourself. And I think that's the action that we're taking. Believing in ourselves. You know, realizing that we have the power to change our circumstances. We are not victims to our circumstances. We have the power to change our circumstances. We have a power to change our thinking. We have the power to go after everything that we want. And maybe it's about cutting our losses here, Virgo, this month. I feel like we're finally cutting our losses and finally going after a fresh, new, passionate beginning. You know, it's about, I feel like we're reigniting our spark this month, Virgo. And I think that's beautiful. I think you're finally letting go of the heartache, letting go of the pain, and trusting in yourself and trusting in your path. You know, sometimes things happen for a reason. Sometimes people show their true colors so that people show their true colors a lot of the times. And you know, and sometimes we dodge a bullet. You know, because definitely, I feel like you definitely saw something that definitely hurt you, or something was revealed to you here with the Page of Swords that definitely brought some pain. But I want you to put it like this. What if you never found out? Or what if it was too late? What if there was more time and energy spent on this? Aren't you happy you found out now before things got worse, before things got more invested? And that now you have the power to change it. Maybe that's a lesson that you had to learn. That you can't fill other people's expectations. But rather, you need to focus on yourself. Focusing that attention onto you. Focus that attention on your growth. On your transformation here with this Death card. And I feel like whatever this transformation is, it's definitely leading you and guiding you to your wish fulfillment. You know, this is your outside influence, is this Eight of Cups. What she's doing right here, she's walking towards the Nine of Cups. She's walking towards her wish fulfillment. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing. That's the energy that you guys are embracing. You know, cutting your losses and moving towards and taking action towards your wish fulfillment. We are definitely taking action here with the Knight of Swords. We are standing in our truth. We are standing in our power this month, Virgo. And I think that is beautiful. I do want to pull an oracle card from the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. What is going on with Virgo Spirit? What is going on with Virgo Spirit? What is going on with Virgo for the month of December Spirit? Come on. What is going on with Virgo for the month of December Spirit? What is going on with Virgo for the month of December Spirit? What is going on with Virgo for the month of December Spirit? Promise of the future. Definitely, I feel like we're definitely manifesting. It's all about manifesting this month. That's the number 8 card. All right. Pull out the handy dandy book on this one. Promise of the future. Rest assured something new is on the horizon. Ace of Wands. And underneath that, the Lovers. Definitely a decision. Definitely a choice. In regards to what makes you happy. All indications are favoring a time of new awareness. Seek new outlets for your creative expression. This heralds the beginning of a new phase in your life. Ganesha is asking you that you take time to reflect on your desires and dreams. It is time that you begin down the road of a new creative endeavor. Ask Ganesha to help you uncover the desires of your subconscious mind and then follow any creative nudges you feel. You may experience them as innovative sparks that come to you unexpectedly. This momentum will start you down a path that may involve a view of the world. Reflect on your past endeavors, take time to acknowledge and understand your lessons and your blessings. Feel gratitude for the path that has led you to this point in time. You are receiving the gift of freedom to choose what you will pursue. There may also be an ending taking place. All of life has its cycles. Through experiences and choices, you learn and grow. You are steadily progressing through the many phases of your life. With each ending comes a promise of a new dawn. And that's pretty much what I said here, guys, Virgo. You guys are definitely leaving behind what doesn't serve you, and I feel like you're definitely crafting this new life for yourself. Finally standing in your truth. Finally reigniting that spark within yourself, within your life. Having faith in yourself. And I think that's beautiful, Virgo. Have yourselves a really good month.